So, welcome to the first episode of my new series. In this series, I want to take you along and much closer than I've done before into the world, into how I create what I create, and the feeling that makes, that world that it opens while creating. So, ever since I was a child, when I started to build little landscapes out of paper clay or of Play-Doh when I was younger, and then when I started to paint, one of the most important thing wasn't the finished thing. It was the act of creating itself and the world that opened up around me and in me while I was painting, while I was creating, while I was building. And that's the world that I would like to open up in this series. I want to invite you into it, and together we can create that and create more of it as time goes by, because I am not at the end. I am simply at the middle of the beginning of this process of creating that world. So I hope that you will join me on this journey, and I'm just so curious to see all of the things that can make possible. What I want to do is that in every episode, I'm going to focus in on one of the things that you can see in front of you here and go deeper in not how it's created. This is not a tutorial, but in the act of creation itself. So they're going to be small episodes, 20 to 30 minutes long. It can be from the inspiration, perhaps we're outside and taking that with us in and then creating something based on that, or just sitting here with one little thing and looking at the different stages. I'm going to film throughout the week and then show you the entire process behind it. First, in this episode, I'm going to show you a little bit of everything so you know what's coming. And it looks like a complete mess, and in many ways it is. But all of these things I need to create. And one of the things that I absolutely love are, and you can always quite often see that in my setup, I have these little flasks around me. And these are my powders. This is my pigments that I need for porcelain and for glass painting. And so that you know what they are, they're just containers for my powders. You need different powders. You can see my 3 palettes here. I have oil, I have glass, and I have porcelain. And all of that is needed because the paints don't mix. My glass painting and my porcelain needs to go in the kiln that you saw in the beginning. That's where I can create the porcelain. These are the porcelain items, and where I can burn my glass and my porcelain. My oil painting, of course, as you can see right now, I am working on forces of nature themes. So every 2-3 months I have different themes that I'm working on. It's always nature, but it's a different aspect of it. And now I am working on blizzards and lightning storms and fires. I have miniature painting, as you can see here. That's where you go really small. We're going to go into the tiniest little detail, and at the same time you just have a huge landscape in your brush. At other times we're going to create things on lanterns. So here's my lantern, and I've just taken the glasses out. And then you can put that in front of you. And when you put them all in a row like so, and candles behind, we get this wonderful light. And we're going to do that at night. Turn off all the lights and just have this glowing canvas in front of us and go into that world. So I really want to explore with you in every episode a different aspect of nature. So sometimes it's going to be complete night, sometimes it's snowing. In spring it's going to be flowers, and the explosiveness of life. And then at autumn we're going to have all of those different colors, and the reds and the yellows. And then at winter again we have the northern lights. And then we're going to use all of these different things to make that come to life. There are so many different things. So why do we have all of these different mediums, all of these different oils? Why can't we just have one palette? It's this joy of different mediums. It's the fact that when you paint with acrylics, or you paint with oil, or you paint with glass, or with porcelain, or something, or with gold, as I have here, it's the medium determines the things that you can do with it. So here, for instance, we have a gold painting. It's just a circle around the glass, but you can paint an entire painting with gold, and we're probably going to do things like that. I have glitters now. Create a glittering, snowing landscape with just different glitters and hues of blue. I have this engraving tool that once we've painted a painting, it's possible to then take away the paint again, and then painting with light. Basically, you're just taking away the paint, and the candle behind glows so that you basically paint with light. I can paint with metals. I have here lots of different kinds of metals. This is actually a pink metal. It's called bilberry. I have lusters of mother of pearl. There are thousands of possibilities within this world. I think that's what gives me so much joy with having all of these different things. It's the world of possibilities it opens up. And then, of course, we live in such a beautiful area here in the wilderness that I really want to take you along there too, and show you how that experience can then be transferred onto all of these different things. So all of that is a very long-winded way of saying welcome to my world, and yeah, let's create something wonderful together. I so hope that you're going to come along with me, and I'm really looking forward to it. So till next time, thank you for now. Bye.